How can teenager without job save money? Personal Finance 2022. Do you want to be wealthy by the time you reach your 30s? Most likely, you want to. You fantasize of living in a nice house, driving a fancy automobile, and owning valuable items in the future. You'd rather go on a global tour. In fact, it sounds like an amazing dream, one that we should all strive for. But before that happens, there's a few things that we have to learn, or at least get better at. This is something that everyone can accomplish with a few easy steps. We all need some to survive, and we're all going to spend some, though not always wisely. The only thing that's lacking is the determination and time needed to really make the most of each of these opportunities. Ask yourself a question before reading the article. How much money have you squandered on things that didn't offer any value to your life in the past year? Based on my experience and research, that number is likely closer to 60% of your income. If you find yourself in a position to make more than $10,000 per month, then you can afford to spend that $20,000 per year and invest in life-changing things. Some money-saving tips for teenagers without jobs. Number 1 is to open a bank account. It's a good idea to avoid a savings account if you're bad with money or if you plan on using that money for a major purchase. Number 2, establishing firm money rules. In many facets of our lives, we establish objectives. They may be saving up to get a nice car or a new computer. Or they are saving for a vacation or a big ticket item. The key to finding the money rule is to keep track of where you are putting your savings. It is a spending plan that is really about what you want from a budgeting program. It doesn't matter whether you think of it as a spending plan or as a budgeting program, that is simply the name given to it. Number 3, create a budget. After you've established your money rules, you'll need to put together a budget. Then, make sure that it's not too tight. If it is, you may need to go back and make some adjustments. If you're not currently in a position to develop a monthly budget, then consider doing so to ensure that you have a better understanding of how much money comes in each month, and what it's going out for. Number 4, keep track of your expenses. One way to avoid overspending is by keeping track of your expenses. When you do so, you'll be able to identify places where your money has been wasted and how you can improve upon it. There are a plethora of useful applications for keeping track of financial expenditures. Number 5, get a job. You now know how to make money. It's time to go out and find a job, or else start investing in yourself to improve your capabilities. When you're well equipped and efficient, you can always get a better job. Don't waste money techniques. Cook at home. Traveling to a new place is exciting, especially when it means visiting a foreign country. Don't purchase anything on sale simply because it's on sale. Bills should be written. Use cash instead of debit or credit cards.